Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Hori Haiqal bin Hori Boumedien,
and my name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Marzuki.
My name is Muhammad Amjad bin Muhammad Azmi.
My name is Muhammad Aliff Alfee bin Muhammad Mahyuddin. Today, me and my groupmate, teammate would like to present about our group assignment, which is called Search Engine Google. So, next. So for this application, first of all, search engine is a program that searches for and identifies items in a database that correspond to keywords or characters specified by the user. So as we know, Google Search is a search engine that provided by Google. So here, based on the Wikipedia, it handles more than 3.5 billion searches per day, and it also has a 92% share of the global search engine market. So it is also the most visited website in the world. So the order of the search results written by Google is based in part on a priority rank system called PageRank. So this is how the algorithm works. So firstly, we have the enter search query. So this is the main operation of the engine, where the user types in their search terms and submit the query. So here we can see that the user can search any terms that they want to find in order to gain the information based on their needs in the search engine. So next we have the indexing. So indexing is where the search engine scans the internet and builds an index of all the website and the content. So this is how it collects and then parses and stores the data to facilitate fast and accurate information retrieval. So next. After that, we have it has a ranking. So the search engine uses algorithm to rank the search result based on relevance to the search query. So there's a wide variety of factors determine a website ranking. So links are listed from most relevant to the least relevant. So with the most relevant results being listed at the top, and of the first search result page. So here's like, for example, in this the user input algorithms in the Google in the search engine, and it starts ranking based on the most relevant result being listed at the top of the first search result page. And lastly, lastly is a display results. So the Google search shows a lot more detailed short informations and or explanation in ranking order, where the most relevant one are usually at the top of the results based on the user types in their search terms. So for this one, it displays more detail when the user tries to inputs the search term in the search engine. Next. For the last algorithm, it is crawling. So Google has also crawling, where the search engine sends out spiders to visit website and follow links to other websites. So in order to discover new pages and update its index. So in this case, Google invented the spider called Googlebot, um, where it starts out uh, by fetching a few web pages, and then it follows the links on those web pages to find new URLs. So by hopping along uh, this path of links, the Googlebot too is able to find new content and add it to their index called caffeine, so which is a massive database of discovered URLs. So then later to be retrieved when a searcher is seeking information that the content of the URL is a good match. So that's all from me.
For second question is clearly describe the data organization storage pattern that influence the selection of specific data structure. We have 4 points here. First is search engine uses a graph data structure to represent the links between websites. Second point is uses a tree data structure to organize the index pages into categories and subcategories. Third point is uses a priority queue data structure to sort the search result by relevance. And the last point is the priority queue data structure is used to sort the search result by relevance. The search engine assigns the priority to each result based on its relevance score, with the most relevant result having the highest priority. For the first point, the search engine uses a graph data structure to represent the links between websites. This allows it to efficiently crawl the internet and discover a new page. As you can see, the first picture, that was an example of the links that we need to click to get into a website. Second picture is the example of website that appear when we click the link on the first picture. Next. For second point, the search engine also use a tree data structure to organize the index page into categories and subcategories. This allows it to quickly find the page that are relevant to a particular search query. For the first figure, shown example of the menu on the website. For second figure, that was a web page that will appear when we click one of the menu at menu bar at figure 1. If we click another menu, another web page will appear according to what you click. For next point, I pass to next member.
Okay, the third point is the search engine use a priority queue data structure to sort the search result by relevance. This allows it to efficiently display the most relevant result first. For example, in the search query, I search array. So search operation will work and find the most relevant result to show to the user. Like what in the picture, for example, it display array JavaScript or definition of array, and at the bottom we have like multiple choice for what is an array, what is an array with example, what are array, what are the three types of array. So the search query for that is show the relevance what people ask frequently. Okay, for the next slide. Okay, for the next slide is Google will priority the queue data structure is used to sort the search result by relevance. The search engine assigns a priority to each result based on its relevance score, with the more relevant result having the highest priority. The priority queue data structure allows the search engine to efficiently display the most relevant result first by always extracting the result with the highest priority. Okay, the result show that for the picture, I search top 10 Java system and the search operation will ranking. This will make user very easy to find the relevance, and this operation have step by step. First, search query, and the Google will go through, or we call crawling, with into the server to find the most relevant data, and Google will displaying the data with data search query on what we enter. So this make a user much easier to find what information for the user want. Okay, next.
I will presenting for the question number 3, which is a question about to choose any operation regarding question to Roman 1. The chosen operation is ranking, where ranking is used for search results. Right. For each system, retrieve a list of relevant document from the index. For the other term, also main cause or factor of ranking are relevance. The relevance of web page to the search query is often a major factor in determining its ranking. Other factor is page content. The content of the web page, including the use of keywords, can also be important for ranking results. Next is running time and efficiency of the algorithm itself. The running time of this algorithm will depend on the size of the index and the number of systems. Next, I will explain step-by-step ranking factors. The user enters a search query into the search bar of Google. And second is Google will receive the query, the search query, and break it down into a list of keywords. After that, Google search its index of search query of web page for pages that contain the keywords. And fourth is Google ranks the result based on how closely they match the query, on how relevant they are to the user. Google display the result to the user with the most relevant result shown at the top. And for the time complexity, the algorithm has a time complexity of O and log n, where n is the number of document because it involves sorting the document by their relevance score. After that, for the conclusion, this is fairly efficient algorithm, especially when compared to linear search through all the document. Right, next slide.
Okay, I will present the collection class and the interface used for search query Google. Next slide. Next. Okay, for the collection class, Google use array list because the array list can store the list of search results that are written by the search engine. When the user enter the search query, the operation add will be operate into the search query, and when the user tap into the operation we get the information what user want. For the size, it's like like we want to download something for the from the website, and this operation size will get the data and how much the size is it. And the sort is when we search about something what we want, it will ranking the most relevant, and at least and followed by the least at least relevance. For the interface list, the list interface could be used to specify that the search engine list of search result should have the properties of a list, such as the ability to access items by their index and to iterate over the list. So when the Google search, it will go one-to-one list to go through which one with the data what we want. And for the comparable interface could be used to specify that the search engine's search results should be able to be compared to each other based on their relevance. This will allow the search engine to easily sort the result by relevance. So when we search and we know the top one is the most relevant to what we search, but followed by second point and third point that Google displaying. So the first result might not have what we want, but the second point have the point what we want. Okay, next.
Now conclusion and summary. The conclusion, first point is the search engine use a graph data structure to represent the links between websites, a tree data structure to organize the index pages, and a priority queue data structure to sort the search result. That's all from us. The ranking algorithm has a time complexity of 4 n log n and is efficient to finding relevant search results. Google search engine code is not publicly available.
Okay. Kita tak kenalkan diri seorang. Seseorang sebut nama, jadi aku edit. Aku compile. Ke tak kenalkan
okay.
diri?
Oh, tak tahu. Rasa macam perlu lah. Aku
Tutup ni lah. Tutup
Betul.
share screen tu bagi nampak muka kita je.
Share screen team
Tak,
Kalau
share
tak
screen
pun
ni.
kau
Share
tunjuk
screen.
yang first page tu lah.
Full space. Okay. Jadi aku edit lah. Start nombor 1 ikut rutan, nombor 1
Okay.
Aliff dulu. Okay. So.
Oh.
Mana-mana.
Biar aku dulu ikut nama.